What's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here, bringing you back to another surprise trade Sunday. In today's episode, we have the is it a regional form or is it a divergent form? And it's the separate species to Poltchageist. Um, so we will be trading away Poltchageist. Stop waving. We do have, I do have my, shiny, very perfect, best 6 IV. Oh, wait. Sorry, you didn't need to see all that. But my perfect, Sinatra here. Is it Sinatra? Sinatra? Yeah. Here, my shiny. It looks so nice. But here we have our, Poltergeist, all have the same ability. They don't have. Well, wait. There's only one ability that it can have. The hidden ability. I don't think I can. Well, I can have. Does this one have it? No. I also am gonna have to go on to figure out what hospitality does as well. Might get the hidden ability on this one. Because I don't think hospitality is good in a way. Maybe, I don't know. But we're gonna be trading away those. I don't have my internet set up to be able to trade them away. We're also gonna be learning about both the Poltergeist regional form here. I mean the different species. I'm just gonna call it a regional form because that's kind of what it is. I don't care what the technical term for it is. I'm just gonna say it's a regional form. Because divergent forms, it's constantly remembering to say it like that. But these are all, they all have 5 IVs, not perfect 6 IVs, because since I can't pass down 6 IVs onto the eggs here. So we're gonna trade our first one in, and then we're gonna start learning about the Poltergeist here. All right, come on. We're also here at the place where it looks like they're having the start of a festival here. So I'm here in front of the looks like the mask shop here. All right, and they're all in dust balls because apparently that's what a person gave for the shiny here. All right, let's see. Oh, a skidoo. Alright, let's trade off the next one. That's, I was gonna say, it's not an English name. Alright, let's start trading them. Polchageist, which in Japanese is Chadisu, is a dual grass ghost Pokemon introduced in, this generation in the teal mask. Evolves into Sinatra when exposed to the unremarkable teacup or a masterpiece teacup, depending on the Poltergeist form. Which I could have done all that, but I don't think they sell them. At least I don't think so. I don't remember if I got it some I don't know. I could have looked it all up, and we could have had a bunch of Sinatras running around, but I just went with this one because no, it's simple. It's simple. There is. Oh, there's different forms. There's a counterfeit form. If it lacks a stamp of authenticity, it requires the unmarkable teacup to evolve to unmarkable forms of Sinatra. Oh, wait, yeah, the 2 forms. They have, like, all these, the different terms in, like, bold print. I thought it was, like, 4 different forms. I was like, there's no fucking way. Alright, next one being traded out, and we'll, the artist Artisan form, which has a stamp authenticity, requires a Masterpiece teacup to evolve into a Masterpiece. Alright, also, no. I don't want to trade that away. I want to show off. I want to show off that this one is... let's see, where is it? Where does it tell it? Oh, it doesn't tell me here. It tells me in the Pokédex. But this one is the Masterpiece form here. I wish there was a way... Where's the stamp authentic... let's see. Can we... No, there's no way of looking at it. No. But it's definitely the Masterpiece form. Oh, they also do have here to where it can tell you how to tell the difference between the one. You can see there's just a little stamp. I wish the stamp was like somewhere other than the underside, because then you'd be able to tell. Oh, I'm not. I'm in the box. I wish there was a better way of telling it than other of, because you can't really I don't know. Is there a way of rotating the Pokemon in the box? There probably is. Oh, we got an instant trade. Alright, as we do that, this Poltchageist is the Matcha Pokemon, which is Pokédex entry 1012. We have Hospitality as its ability and Heat Proof as its hidden ability. Heat Proof actually might be good for it, because then its weakness to Fire type would actually be taken care of. We're gonna learn about Hospitality. Hospitality is ability introduced in this generation, a signature move of that. When a Pokemon with Hospitality enters a battle, it restores an ally. Oh, so you need a double battle for it to work. Which I don't find myself playing too much double battles with. There's not a lot of double battles that happen in the game anymore. Not a lot. At least, not a lot that I have come to recognize. Alright, get the next one in. It doesn't have a gender, so the only way that you can get eggs of it, you have to hatch it with a Ditto. Its catch rate is 120, which is a 24.9 catch rate. Man, that's pretty low. Egg groups is a mineral and amorphous egg group. Hatch time is 20 cycles. Its height is 4 inches, which is 0.1 meter. It weighs 2.4 pounds, which is 1.1 kilogram. Oh, we got a Munchlax. Nice. Was that Munchlax shiny? Yes, it is, but it's a website. Doesn't have anything on it. It's so sad. It would have been great. Maybe I should just evolve it, just so I... No. Trade this. While we're doing that, we're gonna showcase that evolution on screen. I think it's through happiness. I think. I don't know. We're just gonna level it up a bit. We'll use some of my extra large candies on it. Let's use 3 of them on it. Nope. I don't care because it's being traded away. The person who gets this can end up putting these moves back if they really want it. Come on, please evolve. Don't make it to where I was gonna say, please make it to where I don't have to do anything extra. Because so now I have the Pokédex entry for both the shinies now. Such a big boy! It's just sad that he is a website Pokemon. There we go. The Pokedex is complete for him. Alright, get back. Oh, wrong one. I meant to get to Poke Portal. Alright, so we get the next one in. I read the egg group, the hatch time, the weight, the height, the weight. Base experience is 62. Its leveling rate is medium fast. Its EV yield is in special attack. Its Pokedex entry is a green color. And base friendship is a 50. 50? 50. Alright, let's get the next one going. Oh, I need to get the Snorlax back into the box as well. Get you back into the box. And Poke Portal is up. Alright, now we're going to read some of the biology. Poltchageist is a Pokemon made of matcha tea powder that inhabits a tea ketty. Specifically a chair, a kind used by traditional Japanese tea ceremonies. Tea ketty is primarily black and white and has a white lid, sealed crack near the top, and is painted a pattern resembling a face. A Poltergeist is always seen carrying a chashakyu, a tea scoop used to transfer tea powder into a tea bowl in the aforementioned tea ceremony. A Poltergeist heavily resembles a Sinistea, although they are not biologically related. On the top of its matcha body, just below its lid, is a yellow swirl pattern similar to found on Sinistea. On Sinistea, the swirl pattern serves as a weak spot and will cause it to become dizzy if stirred. However, this is not the case for Poltchageist. Oh, we gotta squelch it. We gotta squelch it! Alright, according to an old tale, Poltchageist, stop, I'm trying to read everything in the goddamn website is just all these ads that have to go on this website. Okay, according to an old tale, Poltchageist was born from the regrets of an old tea master who was so obsessed with perfecting the art of tea ceremony that it drove away everyone around him. Poltchageist is more active at night during the day, prowling around towns on the outskirts. By day, Poltergeists dwell in cool, dark places, usually in old houses in which it's favorite. So it loves to be in old houses. Which makes sense because, like, the tea ceremony probably dates back, like, a long way back in Japan. They take that stuff, like, any stuff, like, tea, any of their ceremonies, they take serious. I don't know too much about it, but I've seen a lot of, videos of, like, you pour the tea wrong, they end the ceremony there, they don't continue forward. If you mess up at all, that's done. The ceremony's over. Or any kind of pouring of like, traditional stuff. Anything tradition, if you mess it up, everybody gets mad at you. So they take their traditions really serious. Which is as they should. If they want to, it's their thing. It's their culture. They can do whatever they want. Which I believe, like if anything is like tradition, You should take that serious and just continue the tradition. Don't let it die out. If somebody wants to modify your tradition, that's good, but don't completely change it completely. Don't make it to be something different than what it once was. Poltergeist tends to scatter matcha powder on people and food. Sometimes, if someone touches or ingests the powder, they will notice their skin appearing to glow for a brief moment before they fall unconscious, as if their life force is being sapped away by the powder. Poltergeist uses energy. It's capable of draining the energy in this way that many people once. Another behavior exhibited by Poltchageist is a strong tendency of repairing broken objects and sealed cracks by filling them with the matcha powder. Poltchageist is evolved form is Sinisha, which is the only Pokemon that can have the ability Hospitality. It also gives us the forms. It gives us the counterfeit form and the artisan form, which you can see that there's a small stamp on the bottom, which I wish the stamp was somewhere else other than on the bottom. Well, I mean, it makes it to where you have, if you're catching these things in the wild, it makes it difficult to be able to tell. But at the same exact time, I wish it was a little bit easier. If you're hatching, I dropped my controller. But if you're hatching them, obviously you ain't gonna get a artisan form. So there's that. Whatever. I just wish it was easier to figure out. Okay, so we have the Pokedex entries. They have both. They have different Pokedex entries for the counterfeit form and the artisan form, which is good because you know what you should. Okay, so the counterfeit form in Scarlet, supposedly it regrets its tea ceremony. It regrets of a ceremony master who died before perfecting his craft, lingered in some matcha and became a Pokemon. In Violet, Poltchageist looks like a regional form of Sinistea, but it's recently discovered that the two Pokemon are entirely unrelated. Yes and no. You can say that, but us as the fans, we take again. They just look like a different regional form. You can say this, but I think of it as it is. I love how the Pokemon Company loves to try and do these new things, but I feel like it's just a regional form. Just it's more simple that way. I know it doesn't say it's because it doesn't share the same characteristics or any of the same looks of the Pokemon. But just make it a regional form. It just makes it simple. We have the artisan form Pokedex entries here. In Scarlet, it sprinkles some powdery body into foods and drains the life force of those who so much as lick it. It has been in Violet. It takes up residency in very expensive tea caddy. It takes an expert to distinguish the expensive tea caddies from the cheap ones. So basically, they need to look for the stamp. Okay, in Scarlet and Violet, you can't get it in the base game because obviously it's a DLC Pokemon. In Hidden Treasures, there is zero. It is at Reveler's Road, Mossville Confluence, and Terror Battles of 3 stars as the counterfeit form. So again, very, very difficult. Oh, we got ourselves a Psyduck. Alright, its base stats HP 40, attack 45, defense at 45, special attack of 74, special defense of 54, and speed of 50. So it's very much a special attacker, which most of these ghost-type Pokemon are. A good percentage of them are, I think. I think, like, the only physical ghost... Off the top of my head, a physical ghost would be, like, Dusknoir. We also have Mimikyu. What other Pokemon would come across as physical attacking? I can't think of anybody but the two I just labeled. Because I think Dusknoir has... Here, since we are talking about... I know Mimikyu is more of a physical. Let's see. Dusknoir. Well, while we wait for that, because I'm also buying us time, because we're just gonna rush right through this. Okay, Dusknoir, get down to its stats. I could be wrong. Yeah, it is very much a physical attacker. Its attack is 100, so it is better at physical moves. Oh. Oh, a Sentret and a Love Ball. Okay, we have the type effectiveness chart here. It is normally damaged by Poison, Rock, Bug, Steel, Psychic, Dragon, and Fairy. It is weak to Flying, Ghost, Fire, Ice, and Dark. Man, that's a lot of weaknesses. It is immune to Normal and Fighting. It is resistant to Ground, Water, Grass, and Electric. Alright, we are down to what it can get at level 1. Level 1, as you see, we get Astonish, Withdraw, and Sun Spore. So you have, at level 1, you have a Stab move, which isn't good for its stats there, but at least you get Stab at level 1. You get Withdraw and Stun Spore, so you get some status move there too as well. At level 6, you get a Grass-type move, which is Absorb, which is Stab. At level 12, Life Dew. You also 18, Foul Play. 24, Mega Drain. 30, Hex. So, what you can do is keep that Stun Spore and just get to level 30. You'll be good. You get both good moves from level 24 on. I mean, you can get a better move later on, but we will get to that. 36 Rage Powder, 42 of Giga Drain, 48 of Shadow Ball. So, again, you keep... No, you would get rid of... I would say you get rid of Stun Spore. But you got 54 Memento and Leaf Storm at 60. But also, now we're down to the TMs. TMs, it can get Protect, Hex, Magical Leaf. You also can get Nightshade, Endure, Foul Play. You also get Sleep Talk, Reflect, Rest, Imprison. Substitute Iron Defense, Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Calm Mind, Grassy Terrain, Nasty Plot, Phantom Forest, Wait, where am I? Leaf Storm, Trick Room, Solar Beam, Terra Blast, Spite, Scold, Uproar, and Poltchageist, which is a ghost-type move. It's physical, though. They don't have any vibrating because it's a genderless Pokemon. You're not going to get rid of that. We don't need to know about the different forms. There's not that much of a difference from Shiny to its regular. The only slight difference is the black coloring on it turns green. And that is it. There's not that much of a major difference between the two forms. So we will get down to the trivia now. Poltergeist was teased during the 2023 World Championships, where attendants were given a tea ceremony set with a date of the revealed trailer releasing included. Additional teaser include the official Pokemon website, featuring a background decorated in matcha powder. And the Katakami poster advertising the in-universe theatrical performance shown in the trailer. Despite being a counterpart of Sinistea, Poltchageist name resembles that Sinestea's evolution, Poltchageist. The reverse is also true with Poltchageist evolution. Sinistea, they are only ecologically similar Pokemon with this distinction. Oh yeah, that's right, because their names are like reversed. Because Poltergeist and Poltchageist are different. Poltergeist and Sinistea have similar evolution methods, which both require being exposed to a specific item to evolution into a specific form of their evolved counterparts. In Poltchageist and Sinistea, familiars, the ecology similar Pokemon that share the same type, but only share the same egg group with each other. In addition, Poltergeist evolution are ecologically similar to Pokemon that have multiple forms. Are you saying they're like Rotom in a way? Actually, that'd be cool if we had a different Pokemon that was like Rotom in a way, but not a Pokemon that takes over like electronic items. Like I would say if it was like something different. I see that there is over here. There is a thing going on over here. I might check that out after I get off this episode here. All right, where are we? Okay, in addition, Poltchageist evolution is... Oh wait, I've read that. Poltchageist is tied with Basculegion and Slitherwings for the greatest number of unique characters in its English name, with 11 introducing spaces. Oh, it does have like a long name there. Interesting. Oh, I don't have a Trevenant. Nice. I don't have a Phantom either. Well, that's good. Gets my Pokedex and entries in. Alright. Poltchageist is tied with Sinistea with a roaming form of Gimmighoul as the shortest ghost Pokemon. Oh yeah, because Gimmighoul is small. The only thing that it has, like if it's out of its chest in the roaming form, it is pretty small. Okay, it's oh my god, the origin is huge. Poltchageist appears to be based on matcha, which is a green tea that is been specifically grown, processed, and finally grounded into a powder. It may also be based on its Tasagami being an inanimate household object come to life. In this case, equipment used by Japanese tea ceremonies, and the 3 dots above the Poltchageist's eyes resemble that of Japanese map symbol for tea plantations. Um, Poltchageist overall design resembles Sinistea, having similar eyes and spiral markings within the teeth. It may be a reference of a convergent evolution or a parallel evolution, which they lead to a separate organism and independently developing the similar identical characters in the body of planes. You know what's also funny about the convergent, divergent, whatever? It's like Digimon in a way, when you think about it. Because Digimon have branched evolutions. They can be whatever they want. So it's kind of like they're doing that, in a way. Well, it's not like one Pokemon evolves into two different Pokemon that way, or branched. I mean, you can still do that with Pokemon. Like, say, Applin, for instance. Applin can evolve into 3 different Pokemon. You have Flapple, Appletun, and then you have Diplin. Soon enough, Diplin will, as what the theory is and what the talk about it, is that Diplin will have another evolution in the other DLC, which I hope is true. Because I would love to see that. Diplin was a fun one, by the way, because he's a candied apple, which I thought was cool. Okay, additionally, due to the way it repairs broken objects, Poltchageist is also based on the process of kintsugi, in which cracked or broken pottery is mended using a liqueur mixed with metallic powder and usually gold. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Is like repairing like old broken plates and cups. It's kind of like a traditional thing to repair it, other than throw it away. Poltchageist's form may be based on stoneware forgeries. An historical way to combat stoneware forgeries, they created a stamp of authenticity on the product. Hence the stamp under the artisan form of Poltchageist. It may be a reference from the difference between the unmarkable household object and the rare variants, of which they are seen as antiques or masterpieces. Another origin of Poltchageist is the form as different grade of matcha, or matcha intentions. Poltchageist may be also based on the Sandman, a mythical being in which it uses sand to make people or humans fall asleep. Although in this case, it uses matcha's powder instead. Name origin: Poltchageist is the combination of Poltchageist and matcha, following the same name pattern as Poltchageist. Chadisu, which is a combination of matcha death and pot death, as well as a pun on Chadisu. It's tea. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna get this last bit done. I did, however, find out that, the nose pass thing, the Provo Pass, I found out that all you need is because most recently I got a nose pass, I think within a trade, Or no, I got it in a raid battle. And I was like, how does this thing evolve? And then I looked it up, and it evolves through Thunderstone. So if we ever get a Probo Pass, I know how to evolve them, so there's that. But if we ever get an Empoleon, I'll be just trading away some Piplups. Because since that is the only way I'm gonna do that, I am not leveling up a bunch of Piplups for them to evolve into a Primplup all the way into an Empoleon. No thank you. That would take way too long. So, where are we? Are we almost done with this line? Yeah, we got one more, and then we'll bring it to the web page, find out what what type. I was like, why am I not thinking of type? What type we'll be getting for next week, and then what Pokemon we'll be getting for next week. Okay, let us trade this guy away to Raphael. Raphael. Okay, he's trading us at the chunk. Which ain't that bad, which ain't that bad. Okay, so we'll get the next trade going on. Get it up there. So when we get back to it, we'll be able to take it up. Alright, so I will be right back. Okay, as always, we gotta bring ourselves back up. What will be our type for next week? Well, we got ourselves a normal type for next week. I wonder what normal types we have in Katsugami. Normal types. And what are we gonna get? That takes a certain move to be able to get, which I don't know. We might just get what's we you know, I'll do it, but I'll just get the first evolution for it. I think that's what I will do. Because again, you need to get double hit for it to evolve, and I don't know what level that gets it at. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out once I get back to the game. So I'm gonna pause. Okay, and as we wait for the trade, I will figure Ambipom's evolution, whether this would be something easy to do or not. If not, it's guys gonna get the first evolution of it, its base form. Let's see. But what level does Ambipom get? I don't know why I couldn't think of Ambipom when I was doing this. Alright, where? Double hit at 32. I don't know what the level is for the Pokemon in the wild. It actually might be able to do. Because all I need to do is, if it's higher than 32, I can just have it relearn double hit and level it up once. I have a ton of candies, which let's look. Let's look. So we can sure before it. Yeah, I could, but that would be wasting a ton of my candies. But I really could. I will think about it. I'll think about it. But probably most likely I'll do that. Because if it is that simple, I'll do it. So you guys will get an Ambipom for next week. Which isn't that bad of a Pokemon to get, actually. It actually wasn't not that bad of a Pokemon to have in general. Because I think its stats were not that bad, which I will look at their stats. But I'm not going to read their stats. Actually, it's not, its stats are not that bad. It's got two very strong, I will say, stats. So it's not that bad, and it only has one weakness. So it only has one weakness. Because since it's a normal types only have the one weakness. I think I traded away the one next to the Poltchageist. Alright, but we are almost wrapping it up for today. We did get a few decent Pokemon in today's episode. I did get, what, like, well, actually, we got the 3 Pokedex entries, I believe, because I evolved the Munchlax. Oh, no, I thought I did do the one next to this one, but I was wrong. Yeah, we got some decent Pokemon. Not that many that I have to trade back away. Due to final evolutions and ones that you can only get from over here. Which hopefully in doing this, we're giving a decent amount of a decent amount of people who don't have the DLC to be able to get a Pokemon that you normally can't get. You can't get the Pokedex. You can't get the Pokedex until you get the DLC, the different Pokedex until the DLC. Which, again, I liked that they gave us another Pokedex to it, because, like I said, I was like, all these Pokemon that are coming out, they should give us a Pokedex entries for them. Any Pokemon that are in the game should have a Pokedex entry for them. Which hopefully in the next DLC, they give us all the Pokedex entries for all the Pokemon, because I don't think we have Pokedex entries for some of the Pokemon that we have already. I think. I don't know. I don't know yet. They should just have all the Pokedex entries for all of them. At least that's what I would say. Like, I don't think we have Pokedex entries for a Walking Wake or Iron Leaves. I don't think we do. I don't know if they're in the Pokedex or not. Alright, we're getting rid of our last one. Let's see what we'll get for it. It's coming from a person in Japan. Oh, we're getting a Charmander. You know, this is probably nice for other people, but you get so many of them. You're like, oh, another Charmander. Oh, a popular Pokemon. Oh. Okay, so we are done with our trades for today. Let me just move everyone around. Actually, we'll put Snorlax in first because it's shiny. Primate front. Trevenant there. This guy here, since you can only get him in the DLC. I have to trade away the Morpekos. Because those you can only get in the DLC. Anyone else from the DLC? I think everybody else you can get in the base game. Can you get Skidoo? Yeah, I think you get Skidoo in... You know what? Just because I don't really know, we'll put them there. But we did get a Snorlax, a Lycanroc, a Primeape, a Trevenant, a Sentret, a Morpeko. We got 2 of them. We got a Skidoo, Chatot, another Chatot, a Halucha, a Psyduck, a Gimmighoul, a Shinx, a Lechonk, a Gravyard, a Diglett, a Paldean Tauros, a Charmander, a Toxel, a Rounce, a Varoom, a Scatterbug, another Lechonk, a Charmander, a Scoolvet. We also have a Chewtle, Mankey, a Mimikyu, and we also have a Fuecoco. Alright, So we are wrapping it up for the talking portion of the episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.
With the wave of my hand in a well-placed bow, I have swept the very bravest off their feet.
Swept his mantle after to tear